Hello all. Someone recently shared with me a puzzle, which I think it will be interesting to share with you. Take a moment to pause the video and try it out yourself if you are seeing this for the first time. In this puzzle, we have to use mathematical symbols to make it up to 6. So you can use plus, minus, multiply, division, square root, cube root, factorial, or parentheses. So let's begin with the easiest one of all, which is this. In this, we can use 2 plus 2 plus 2 to get 6. So following the similar pattern, we can look at this next equation. So with 4, we can use square root to get 2. So square root of 4, you get 2, plus another square root of 4, plus another square root of 4, you'll get 6, which is similar to this equation earlier. So following which, we can look at the 6. So when we take 6 plus 6, we'll get 12. And since you want to get 6, you have to subtract away one of the 6. As for 7, you can first, because 7 is more than 6 by 1, if we can put a subtraction here, and we can put a parenthesis, we can add a division. So this division part will be 1. So looking at this, there's one other equation that we can do first, which is 3. So for 3, we can take 3 multiplied by 3, which will be 9. Subtract away 3 to get 6. And for 5, 5 is a bit more tricky because 3 of the 5 will be much bigger than 6 already. So we can try to reduce it by using division. So if we use division, five divided by 5, we will reduce it into 1, and we will add the last 5 to make it to 6. And now we are left with 8, 9, 0, and 1. So let's work on 8. So 8 is also much larger, but a common pattern for 8 is that we can perhaps use the cube root. So 2 to the power of 3 will get 8. So we can reduce this to get 2 so that we can follow this equation just now. So let's reduce it and add them together. So now let's move on to the first two, which is 0 and 1. In this, we have not used factorial before. Let's see if we can use it. We are using factorial because 0 and 1 is so much lesser than 6. And factorial is multiplication by until 1. So we can reduce, we can make it larger. So 0, if we add a factorial, it will be equals to 1 plus 0 factorial plus 0 factorial, we'll get 3. So how to get 6? We'll have to use another factorial by placing it at the end. So for 1, similarly, we already have 1. So we can just add the 3 ones together to make it 3. and then add a factorial at the side. Finally, for the 9, so for 9, 3 square is 9, so we can square root it. We can do this part first. Take 9, subtract away square root of 9. So this part 9, subtract away 3, this part will get 6. So now we subtract again. 9, subtract away 6 to make this entire bracket 3, and we can use back the factorial to get 6. So that's it for this video.